Did you know that our brains actually shrink 5% every decade after age 40? The good news though, it's not inevitable. And let's explore how. All credit for this video goes to The Age-Proof Brain by Marc Milstein. I literally re-listened to the book 3 times and compiled it so I can provide the golden nuggets to you in a bit-sized, digestible sizes. If you're over 40, I don't think you can actually afford to not watch this video. And if you're approaching 40, then you want to stay in optimal health, because once you hit and bypass 40, you want to stay in the best shape you can. So let's start from a heart and brain. So when we connect the dots between heart and brain, the heart beating 115 times daily pumps oxygen, and nutrition's vital for our brain and function. So we know that. Astonishingly, the cardiovascular system's length could circle the globe twice, emphasizing the importance of our overall health. And studies show that optimists are likely 2 times likely to maintain excellent cardiovascular health, correlating with reduced cognitive decline. Furthermore, engaging in regular cardiovascular exercise can improve brain function and memory in individuals over 40. A lot of people say, how can you stay optimist? It just makes sense. It's like brainwashing. That's psychology is. You brainwash yourself so much so you're actually become optimist. And studies show that you're twice as likely have the cardiovascular problems. Nutrition and cognitive function. That's next point that I want to bring up. Nutrition profoundly impacts brain health, and the brain consumes half of the body's sugar intake. I mean, imagine that. The brain is up to 3 pounds and the rest of your body, and it consumes half of your body's sugar intake. Managing sugar, of course, and focusing on a diet rich omega-3, which is fatty acids like those that you will find in fish and nuts, especially salmon, is crucial. But there's some fish that has mercury, so you have to stay away from them. Rule of thumb, like salmon is great, and some are not. A study highlights that eating early in the day can reduce insulin resistance, thereby supporting cognitive health. So apparently, if you eat before 8:30, according to the study, you're positioning yourself better. So for those who question whether you should do a breakfast or not, there's a study. I'm a breakfast guy. I cannot leave the house without breakfast, but others swear that they don't need the breakfast. Research also suggests that antioxidants in berries and dark chocolate can enhance cognitive function and slow brain aging. So the nature gives us everything we need. We just need to stay away from whatever is consumed and change its shape and become something else. Sleep's role on a brain health is super important. Sleep is like a lot of people pay less attention or don't give enough credit to the sleep. I actually wear this ring and pay about $7 every month so I can get the data off of Oura ring. Sleep isn't just rest, it's a crucial period for brain health. We know that. Deep sleep decreasing age after 30, like you just naturally start sleeping less. And sleep has 3 stages. And deep sleep is the most restorative. That's when the brain rejuvenates and repairs itself. According to the research, the maintaining a regular sleep schedule and creating a pre-sleep routine about 30 minutes before can significantly improve sleep quality and consistency of the brain health. Adequate sleep can also help your memory consolidation and cognitive maintenance, particularly crucial for those over 40. So you're going to be hearing over 40 a lot. I have actually a routine that I go through before I go to sleep, and after I go to sleep, I'm like getting more and more about the science of my body, because my point is, hey, when I get extremely successful, then I want to be mobile. I want to enjoy what wealth can provide to me. Why would I be like taking pills and not mobile? So therefore, that is the reason why I'm consuming all this information, and I hope you, the viewer, will achieve success while you're maintaining your well-being and health as well. And that's why I'm sharing this. Memory mechanics and techniques. How many times did it happen to you that you like meet a guy or a girl and then you forget their name halfway through the conversation? But did you know that the sound of our names is the most appealing sound to us? And it's super important. Well, there's a technique that I'm going to share as well. So short-term memory, that 7 to 20 second gap window, acts as a preliminary filter for your brain. So if it doesn't go through your short term, it's not gonna go there. And it's called hippocampus. Enhancing memory involves involves practicing focused attention and reducing distractions. To remember somebody's name, for example, a technique, most effectively use the technique of a visual association. Picture the name of the person and write it on its forehead or associate it with a familiar image, making it easier to recall. So for example, if you're spelling out somebody's name, my full name is Asrorjon, right? The Asrorjon. Apparently, when I introduce myself, by the time you spell it in my forehead, it takes 7 to 20 seconds and it signals to your brain that this information is needed and it passes through that filter. Or another technique, how often did you find yourself in a parking lot and you're like, dude, where did I park? I don't know. So apparently say it out loud, level 3, parking spot 20. I know you're gonna sound awkward to other people, but that gives you exact time that you need for your brain to consume this information and then remember it. Because your job is to send your brain information and signals saying, hey, it's important. And what you wanna do is you wanna send signals from as many points as you can. That's like smell, that's the visual, that's the sound, that's the audio, whatever you can do, as many signals you can provide. You want to do it because each one of them will store more and then you'll be able to recall. Lifestyle factors. Let's talk about influencing cognitive health. So physical activities like walking 30 minutes a day has been linked to whopping 65% lower risk of dementia. Social engagement is another one, and mental exercises are pivotal, with studies showing that loneliness, listen to this, has detrimental effect as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. So if you're lonely, one person, and you feel lonely, then that's equivalent to 15 cigarettes smoking a day. And we know how bad 15 cigarettes smoking a day can be. There's like a first-hand smoking, second-hand smoking, and third-hand smoking as well. That's what's left over on your jacket, which you bring in. So that's all bad. But imagine smoking 15. So it's the same thing. In those cases, you can tap it. Let's say you don't have friends, you move to an area, tap into social networks, meet people, communicate. You just need to have this human connection. We are the social humans, social beings, and we need to feed off one another's energy and grow together. And incarceration, like imprisonment, that's why it's a punishment, because being alone is unbearable for us. So think about it. Therefore, enhance your circle of friends. The bigger the circle is, again, come on, it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. But the bigger you fill with the quality people, the better you are socially. It's good for your health. It's like for your brain, for your heart, for your overall health and social well-being and sanity. Let's talk about stress management and mental well-being. Managing stress through mindful, positive, emotional practices can significantly affect cognitive health. For example, meditation has profound health benefits shown to enhance happiness, reduce your stress levels, and even lead to structural brain changes within 8 weeks of regular practices. So which means your brain will start changing and shaping and becoming healthier and better in 8 weeks, as early as 8 weeks. So meditation is super strong. Some people opt out from meditation but want to pray, and that's okay. I've got rituals that I do every mornings, and then I have an accountability partner who I check in with every morning. If you'd like a video about my routine, it's basically I got the main ritual setup habit, then I set up another one, then one on top another one right after it, using the habit stacking. So I use Miracle Morning Millionaires techniques from the Hal Elrod's books, from Atomic Habits, James Clear's book, and then add it with my own techniques that work for me. And then the super important ingredient is accountability partner. And the reason I'm talking about it is because that's when you check in. So my accountability partner does praying, and it's super cool too. So whichever grounds you, that's what you want to do, but it's beneficial. Engaging with pets, for instance, has been shown to lower stress level within minutes, demonstrating the power of emotional well-being and the brain. Apparently, another study found that daily meditation can improve focus, cognitive flexibility, and reduce age-related cognitive decline. So a lot of people, like at least myself too in the beginning, was, how do I meditate? What do I need to do? What do I need to do? It's like, what do I need to do? How do I do? So the key to meditation is doing nothing. So it's actually, you should do nothing. You should try not to do anything. You can get the Headspace applications, other meditation applications that help you to meditate and proper techniques. But the key is stay silent with yourself and try not to think, and be mindful of your presence, your breathing, your body, where you at, how you feel. So that's the key. And the longer you start with 30 seconds, then go to a minute 30 seconds. So don't start with 5-10 minutes. You're not trying to be a monk that's meditating 8 hours a day. You're just trying to benefit from the meditation. So the shortest, according to the study, apparently those who meditated as low as 10 minutes were able to see significant benefits for their health. The brain's self-care too, so which is amazing thing. The brain has its own self-care. And the mechanism for taking out the trash, because throughout the day we put a lot of trash to it, it's asleep and or learning. Those are two primary ways to clear out unwanted debris from your brain. So proper dental care and minimizing the inflammation also essential. I didn't know about that, but your teeth is literally connected. So as you can see, the whole thing, entire body you have is connected to your brain, as they can prevent from he calls it microgical cells in the brain from causing, apparently they cause damage. And then the diet, right? We talk about diet that helps to your brain, like nuts, certain nuts, berries, and omega fish. So I've just explored remarkable adaptability and resilience of our brains, emphasizing the crucial role of heart health, nutrition, sleep, and mental well-being. So it's like a 360. By adopting these evidence-based strategies, we all can nurture our brain that remains healthy, agile, youthful, regardless of our chronological ages. So the two things for you to do from this and take away. One is subscribe, and number two is click that video. I can't wait to see you there. Bye for now, and stay healthy.